Hello, and thank you for purchasing from AnnSheets.com. In this video, I'll give you a quick overview of this spreadsheet and show you how it can help you manage your business more efficiently. This is an all-in-one business management template built in Google Sheets. It allows you to manage clients, track tasks and projects, create invoices, record income and expenses, monitor your budget, and view financial reports, all in one place. All sections are connected automatically, so you only need to enter your data once, and the spreadsheet will update the related reports and dashboards for you. Now, let's go through each section step by step and see how everything works.
Next, let's move on to the setup sheet. This is the most important section because the rest of the spreadsheet will use the information you enter here. First, choose your currency, select the first day of the week, and fill in your company details, including your logo, company name, address, phone number, email, and website. Next, in the client's database and communication setup section, customize your client types, payment methods, communication methods, and client statuses. In the tasks and projects and invoices setup section, add your services, pricing, duration, task statuses, priority levels, and employee names. Finally, in the income and expenses setup section, set up your income and expense categories as well as your profit goals. Once you've completed the setup sheet, the rest of the spreadsheet will automatically use this information. Next, let's look at the overview panel. This is one of the most important sheets in the template. You do not need to enter any information here manually because this page automatically collects and summarizes the data from the other sheets. The overview panel helps you quickly review today's and tomorrow's tasks, invoice status, payment progress, client information, communication history, income and expenses, and overall business performance. As you add data to the other sections, such as clients, tasks, invoices, income, and expenses, this panel will update automatically. You can use this sheet to get a clear overview of your business and quickly understand what needs your attention.
Next, let's move on to the calendar sheet. This page gives you a clear monthly overview of your schedule. Simply select the month and year you want to view, and the calendar will update automatically. You can also add personal events or appointments in the Other Tasks and Appointments section. These are useful for activities that are not linked to tasks or invoice items. In the Calendar Input section, you can enter any additional notes or reminders you want to appear on the calendar. The calendar will automatically display tasks, invoice due dates, communication reminders, and your custom entries, making it easy to keep track of everything in one place.
Next, let's move on to the Clients Directory sheet. This is where you store and manage all of your client information. In the Client Information section, enter your client's basic details, including their name, type, email, phone number, and address. In the Client Labels section, assign labels such as client type, priority level, and payment method to help you organize and filter your clients more easily. Finally, in the Dates section, record important dates, such as the last update, contract start and end dates, or any other key milestones. You could also use the highlight tool at the top to quickly find and highlight a specific client in the list. The calendar will automatically display tasks, invoice due dates, communication reminders, and your custom entries, making it easy to keep track of everything in one place.
Next, let's move on to the Interaction Record sheet. This is where you keep track of all communications with your clients. Simply enter the client name, contact information, communication date, contact person, communication method, service, follow-up status, due date, and any offers or notes. Keeping this information up to date helps you monitor every client interaction, manage follow-ups more effectively, and ensure that no important communication is missed. You can also use the highlight tool at the top to quickly find and review the communication history of a specific client. Next, let's move on to the Assignments and Initiatives sheet. This is where you manage all of your tasks and projects. Simply enter the task name, client, start date, priority, due date, status, responsible person, and any notes or descriptions. As you update each task, Today's task summary and other related sections will update automatically, helping you stay organized and keep track of your progress. Be sure to keep your task statuses up to date so you always have an accurate overview of your projects and deadlines. Next, let's move on to the invoices sheet. This is where you create and manage all of your invoices. Simply enter the invoice details, including the invoice number, client, invoice type, dates, payment status, payment information, discounts, taxes, payment method, and the services provided. For each invoice, you can add up to 6 services by selecting the service, quantity, and price. The spreadsheet will automatically calculate the subtotal, discounts, taxes, paid amount, due amount, and total invoice value. At the top of the page, you'll also see a summary of your invoices, including how many are fully paid, unpaid, partially paid, overpaid, or canceled. Keeping this sheet up to date allows you to easily monitor invoice payments and maintain accurate financial records. Next, let's move on to the invoice printer sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. Once you've completed an invoice in the invoices sheet, all the details will automatically appear here. When you're ready, simply print or save the invoice as a PDF to send to your client. This makes creating professional invoices quick, easy, and consistent. Next, let's move on to the income entry sheet. This is where you record all of your business income. Simply enter the invoice number, date, income category, amount, tax rate, client, payment method, salesperson, and any notes if needed. If the income is related to an invoice, enter the invoice number, and you can quickly open it using the View Invoice link. The spreadsheet will automatically calculate the net amount, tax amount, and update your income reports and dashboard. Keeping this section up to date ensures your financial reports are always accurate and your business performance is easy to track. Next, let's move on to the expenses entries sheet. This is where you record all of your business expenses. Simply enter the expense ID, date, category, total amount, tax rate, payment method, and any notes if needed. The spreadsheet will automatically calculate the net amount and tax amount, while also updating your expense reports, charts, and dashboard. You can also use the highlight tool to quickly filter and review expenses by category. Keeping the sheet up to date helps you monitor your business expenses and ensures your financial reports remain accurate. Next, let's move on to the monthly summary sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. It automatically collects data from your income and expense entries to generate a monthly financial summary. Here, you can quickly view your total income, total expenses, income after tax, monthly profit, and compare your actual profit with your target. The charts and breakdowns are also updated automatically, giving you a clear view of your business performance for each month. Next, let's move on to the yearly summary sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. It automatically compiles data from all of your income and expense records to provide a complete financial overview of the year. Here, you can quickly review your total income, total expenses, total profit, income after tax, and compare your annual profit with your target. The charts and monthly breakdowns are updated automatically, making it easy to analyze your business performance and track financial trends throughout the year. Next, let's move on to the custom period overview sheet. You don't need to enter any data on this page. Simply choose a from date and a to date, and the spreadsheet will automatically generate a financial summary for the selected period. Here, you can review key metrics such as revenue, profit, expenses, income transactions, and detailed income and expense breakdowns. This page is especially useful when you want to analyze your business performance over a specific date range, such as a week, month, quarter, or any custom period. Next, let's move on to the account reconciliation sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. It automatically collects your income and expense transactions and displays them based on the filters you select. Simply choose the transaction type, reconciliation status, and date range to review the records you need. This page helps you quickly identify reconciled and unreconciled transactions, making it easier to verify your financial records and ensure everything is accurate.
Next, let's move on to the financial balance sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. It automatically calculates your balances based on the income and expense transactions you recorded. Here, you can see the balance for each payment account, such as cash, bank transfer, credit card, PayPal, and Stripe, along with your overall business balance. This page gives you a quick overview of your available funds and helps you monitor the financial position of your business at any time.
Next, let's move on to the financial plan budget sheet. You don't need to enter any information on this page. It automatically compares your actual income and expenses with the budget you've set in the setup sheet. Here, you can quickly see your cash flow, remaining budget, and compare your actual performance against your budget for each income and expense category. This page helps you monitor your spending, stay within your budget, and make better financial decisions.